Hello and welcome to my video about Tortworth Court Hotel. It was a beautiful spa and hotel and I really enjoyed it, but what I haven't enjoyed is trying to edit the videos and the pictures together, because let me tell you, it has taken me several weeks to figure out the editing app and all the fancy bits and pieces it does and doesn't do, how to extract sound, how to overlay, how to do the audio clip, how to then, you do an audio clip and then you add a picture in, and then the audio doesn't sit with the rest of the video. It's out of sync, so then you've got to go and do the whole thing again, and you don't know how to take something off easier, so you have to go around the houses and do a whole another one, and then you figure out, several days later you could have just extracted a bit. Anyway, long story short, it has taken me a fair while to get my head around this editing, let me tell you. So I hope you enjoy the video. This is one of my first edits, my first go at doing a YouTube video with edits in it, and I go to lots of lovely places. I'm quite fortunate that I'm quite an active person and I'm always going to places, and so I thought, I've got lots of animals as well, and I'm quite crafty and I like doing stuff, and I go around the country as well sometimes because I'm a trainer. That's my profession. And so I just thought, okay, so I personally might not be the most interesting person, but I have an interesting life. And I thought, why don't I just come and do YouTube videos about the things I do and the places I go, and share that, and then hopefully that can be like a resource to somebody that can also think, oh, I wonder what that place is like, or you might just want to follow me because you think, oh, okay, cool, she goes to interesting places or does interesting stuff. Anyway, my point is that I really hope you enjoy this video, and I really hope that you give it a like, and I'm even more hopeful that you will maybe subscribe to my channel, because that might then help me think that I'm doing something worthwhile and I'm not basically screwing it all up. It'll give me hope, in other words, because I know it takes time to build a following. It takes time to get your channel kind of algorithms up and stuff like that, and I'm not expecting miracles, but if I can get a few people that like the video, that will make me feel good, and because then I'll feel that at least it's worthwhile, that I'm doing it for some people that have enjoyed it. So long story short, please support my video, like and subscribe down below, and just support me if you can, and even if you just support me for my efforts, not the outcome, that's great too. So anyway, come with me now and see what it's all about at Tortworth Court Hotel, which is a beautiful spa hotel, and it's gorgeous. So yeah, come along and have a look. All right. Good morning. So it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and why am I up at this ungodly hour? Well, because I'm really excited. I'm going to a spa. And boy, do I need it. I've been working really, really hard. I've had a horrendous toothache, still a bit puffy from that. Do you think the spa will sort that out? Well, we can always hope for miracles, can't we? Anyway, I want to take you with me because I'm going to the most stunning of places, and I think you all deserve to have a look at where I'm going. And I think going forward, I've decided to do more of these videos. I'm going to be brave, show you with no makeup first thing in the morning, and hopefully you're going to enjoy seeing some of the places that I go to. All right then, let's go. So here we are, about to go through the entrance of the Tortworth Court Hotel. Myself and my daughter It's really nice actually, because it's actually only about 20-25 minutes away from my home, so it wasn't a long journey. I have sped up the film in here just because it is a very long driveway. Once upon a time, probably a very prestigious driveway to somebody's gorgeous manor house home. As you can see, lovely fields of trees and grass. Not so great a view from the left, tree lined, but lots of there you go, is a better one. Lots of lovely greenery, and as you can see up ahead, the gorgeous Tortworth Court Hotel and Spa. We were very excited to get inside and get into the lovely pool, sauna, steam room and jacuzzi. Off to the right is the Arboretum where they do weddings. Lovely arched entrance there. Here we are. I'd like to say that's a doorman opening up for us, but it was just somebody very kindly letting us in first. First entranceway, then you come through to another little entranceway. Look at the arches of the doorways, and the doorways, beautiful. And then you come into this amazing grand, really don't capture it with this video, but it is stunning. Another beautiful reception room. Pan back round past the entrance and up the grand staircase. Look at that. Gorgeous wooden ceiling. Beautiful. And then very excitedly we head down the corridor here towards the spa. We were very eager to go and see the rest of this beautiful place. That's the bistro, which we will head back to once we've been to the spa and enjoyed ourselves there. And there you go, the Leaf Spa. For obvious reasons, I don't keep recording in the spa area, but I will include a couple of photos. There you can see the beautiful pool, and over at the back, the jacuzzi. Very hot jacuzzi. It was like a hot bath, honestly, I'm not joking. It was so warm, it was lush. And then we head back to the bistro once we finished in the spa. Beautiful bistro. After saunas, steam rooms and hot jacuzzis, we were really ready for lunch. Got to do a little video in here because it is stunning in here. I think once upon a time this used to be an internal courtyard, but they've obviously put a glass roof on it now, and that means it's an all-weather bistro, and it's gorgeous. Lovely bar at the end, really beautiful. And I didn't realise it at first, but those trees you see, they're actually real. They're real. They're not fake or plastic. So we were really delighted to go and sit and spend some time in this beautiful place. And there I am, very happy with myself after a lovely spa and a beautiful coffee with a very fancy Biscoff with cream in it, not your standard Biscoff. And then we decided to order some food because after a very busy spa, one needs to eat. Here we are looking very happy with ourselves again, and this was delicious. And when we ordered it, we didn't actually realise that it came with chips. So I couldn't actually even finish it. Well, neither of us could actually finish these paninis, so we had to take a doggy bag. And I wanted to include this because who knew you could put chairs by a lift to make it more comfortable? Well, if you're a posh hotel, then I think chairs by a lift is definitely something that would be expected maybe, and the norm. So I just wanted to include a picture of that because I thought it was cute. And again, another picture of these amazing stairs. I mean, why wouldn't I include that? And then this, look at this architecture. I know I'm getting really excited. It's quite sad, isn't it? But I just think, wow, you just don't see that anymore. Not that kind of thing. And then we went and had a little explore. This was the library bar, and these are all traditional bookcases and books. I think some of the books were like super old. I didn't get a chance to really look at them, but just look, it was just such a stunning room, not your normal hotel room. And that was a little bar over to one side of it. Really lovely room. If I had more time I would have explored, but look at that. Look at that architecture, the ceiling, the archways. Honestly, it was just such a stunning hotel. A little eating area with the restaurant. Honestly, we didn't have enough time to really check this out, and obviously we weren't staying the night, but we just had a little explore, and it really was such a lovely place. Look at that. And obviously they do weddings, and this is inside the Arboretum. I lifted it off the website because I didn't get a chance to see it in person, but stunning place to get married. And I had to include this lovely pile of wellies. This is in the first lobby. Gorgeous. So all in all, an amazing spa day, and I would give it probably a 9 out of 10. It was that stunning. So Tortworth Court Hotel, thank you so much, and thank you to my daughter who took me on this spa day as a lovely gift. So yeah, definitely a really good place to go. So thank you for watching. You made it. You actually made it all the way through. So thank you so much. And like I said, this is early days for me with editing and putting it all together. So I'm pretty chuffed with how it turned out, actually. With all the faffing and the backwards to and fro that I had to do to get this to fruition so that I could actually upload it onto YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked seeing Tortworth Court Hotel. And I think the only reason I gave it a 9 and not a 10, because how it looks and the situation, the location, was definitely a 10 out of 10. It was, and I've been to a lot of hotels. This was by far a really beautiful, outstanding hotel. The reason I gave it a 9 and not a higher mark was because logistically the spa was not great, because the ladies' changing rooms and the sauna and steam room were upstairs. So you had to come out of the pool area, up some stairs, in the spa area still, but out of the pool area, up some stairs. And then the showers were obviously by the saunas, which was great. You could have a nice sauna, nice steam room, and then shower. But when you showered, you then were cold coming back down the stairs. You had to then, your towel was a lot, you couldn't just nip into the sauna from the pool. Your towel got wet. So then you had a wet towel, and then you had to come downstairs to go back into the pool again, or the jacuzzi. So if the sauna and steam room and jacuzzi had been all in the same place with the pool, it would have been a 10 out of 10. But I think just for the aesthetics of this place, just because the pool was so warm and the jacuzzi was like a hot bath and the bistro was beautiful and the decor was beautiful and the staff were friendly, I would definitely say look past the fact that the sauna and steam were upstairs and the changing rooms were upstairs. Go and see this place. Go and visit it. Go and try it out. I think roughly for the day for the spa you can pay like £15, and that gets you the full spa use of sauna, steam, pool, jacuzzi. And then, I think the food, it was a standard price for a coffee. I think it was under £5 for the cappuccino. And I think it was about £16 for the panini with the chips, 15, 16, maybe it was £15. I don't know, but it was around £20 for a lunch with a coffee. So I would say for a nice lunch out and a nice morning or a nice afternoon. Oh, that was it. The spa was £15. You could choose either a morning or an afternoon slot. So I think for half a day for £35, it was well worth it, especially if you don't live too far away. And like I said, for me, it was 25 minutes away, so that was a bonus as well. So yeah, so that's my take on Tortworth Court Hotel. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe down below, and come with me on my next journey, please. I'd be so grateful, and hope to see you then. All right, take care. See you soon.